Hey everybody, it's me again. I am laying on the beach in Tel Aviv. So here's my lizard lounge. And it looks like there is smudging on my camera lens, but I will take care of that afterwards. Here is like the boardwalk going along the beach. There's quite a few people out, not too many people in the water. So it feels really good to be back in the sunshine. Notwithstanding that I have a cold, which I had before I came down. Gross, huh? Anyway, so the experience here has been pretty cool. Today is Saturday, which means that it is Shabbat, the holy day of the week, kind of like Christians on Sunday. So a lot of things are closed until sundown. Apparently though, tonight is the party night, so maybe if I meet some people I will go out and have a few drinks. That would be fun. Like I said yesterday, I got my hair done by a lady from New York actually, who had, fell in love and married an Israeli guy and moved over here. And so that was really fun, being able to talk to her. Of course, her first question was, well, why don't you speak Hebrew? It's like, sorry, my synagogue back home wasn't that strict. That said, the language barrier is pretty much non-existent. Everybody speaks English, and everybody speaks it exceptionally well. In addition, everybody's pretty forgiving if you don't speak Hebrew. I've only run into one case where there was absolutely no ability to communicate. I think some of the people are kind of shy, especially if you're trying to talk to guys and you're a female and their English is not particularly good. But like I said, everybody, your English is better than my Hebrew or Russian or basically anything but French. And it's a very interesting mix of the secular and the sacred here, I guess, because the rules seem to accommodate both. Because if you, like yesterday, I was still able to go out for dinner. Had to walk a little bit farther than where I normally would go, but that's fine. And everything here is pretty much certified kosher, which makes sense given that it's a Jewish state. But like if you go into Jerusalem, in the Christian quarter, you can still get ham, and in the Muslim quarter of Jerusalem, you can get meat mixed with dairy. So it's like I said, it's a really good mix. And like my hotel has a synagogue in it, and I kind of thought about going until I saw, like, I won't want to say the caliber, but the devoutness of the people going there. And it was obviously, if not orthodox, very, very conservative, with all of the men with their talits and kippahs, and the women in long skirts and long sleeves with their hair covered. So I figured probably not the place for me to go. That said, the country is gorgeous. Some things, they seem a little shabby almost. Like some of the buildings could use a new coat of paint or get the graffiti scrubbed off or whatever. But it kind of reminds me of actually the hotel that I'm staying in. Like everything is clean. Everything is, safe to drink the water, blah, 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 blah. But, maybe the carpet needs replacing, or maybe the sheets are a little thin. But like I said, everything's clean. So can't really complain there, especially because it's just myself. I would feel dumb paying $300 a night for myself, especially for a whole 7 days, because that would get really expensive really quickly. If I were coming back here with people to split the room with, I would definitely look at moving to one of these hotels down on the beach, and then obviously the cost would be split up a little bit better too. But there's a lot of history. The people are very welcoming. A lot of the questions I get when I end up talking to people, it's like, the automatic response is, oh, you should stay, which is very different and very welcoming, especially compared to Norway. Given the weather and the people and the culture here, I could definitely see myself living here for a few years. It's, like I said, the people are warm, the weather is fabulous, and there's just a lot going on. It's very vibrant. It doesn't feel sanitized. It feels like a living city where there's a lot going on, and there's a lot going on all the time. So you're probably sick of hearing me blabble, blabble, blabble. And I'm gonna get back to my book and working on my suntan. So Shabbat Shalom, and I will talk to you later. Aloha.